RBL Bank corrects around 16% in month of March. This could have been anticipated easily because RBL Bank has that seasonal tendency of underperforming in month of March. So it has that seasonality of getting beaten down in month of March, and generally private bank sector as a whole it gets beaten down in month of March. So this seasonal trend tendency in market can be identified easily, because what are seasonal trend tendencies? It is nothing but a pattern or a structure getting followed again and again. Okay, this structure, it keeps on repeating around the same time of the year. For an example, let's say Nifty outperforms in month of July every time. Okay, in last 5 years, in month of July, let's assume that Nifty has outperformed every time. So the chances of Nifty outperforming in month of July this year as well, they slightly increase. This is what is called as seasonality. Seasonality or seasonal trends, they might exist due to various reasons. It may be weather conditions, it may be earnings, it may be festivities, it may be the money flow happening, it may be the budget policy, it can be anything, right? But the idea is, can we monetize such seasonal trends instead of going ahead and looking at macros? Can we go ahead and easily identify such seasonal trends? And the answer is yes. How to do it? The steps are very simple, 2 to 3 steps, and we will get such stocks and sectors which are seasonal in nature. So let's start this video by understanding how can we identify such moves. So there is 16% down move in RBL Bank, which is humongous, right? So how can we go ahead and identify such seasonal stocks? So it's very simple. Number one, seasonality. We have an analytic named as seasonality. To access the analytic, you can navigate to the link in the description, also in the I button. There would be link in the I button. So once you open seasonality, you will see it will show us on what year, how much return in a particular month the selected symbol has generated. So let me explain you this. So let's say January 2023, Nifty was down by 2.2 percentage. 2022, Nifty was down by 0.3 percentage. 2021 Nifty was down by 2 percentage. 2020 and 2019 were also marginally negative. What you are able to make sense out of this data, that you are looking at the past 5 years data. In month of January, Nifty has not moved a lot. It has been bearish to neutral, right? And this is what is called as a seasonal trend tendency, right? It is seasonal, right? In month of March, not a lot of things are happening, neither on the positive side, neither on the negative side, right? This is what is called as seasonal trend tendency, and this is what we need to find. So let's start by understanding what's the trade setup. Okay, so the trade setup is very simple. We will follow a top-down approach. First, we will identify which are the sectors in a particular month which tend to outperform or underperform. Okay, so you will come to sector panel, and on whatever month you are looking out to create a trade. Let's say now I am if I want to create a trade in April, I will go ahead and look at the stocks in the April month. If I am creating a trade in Feb, I will go ahead and analyze the data of the Feb month, obviously. So if you just see Feb, what's happening in pharma? Completely beaten down. So if you want to create a seasonal trade in month of Feb, pharma is the sector what has proven to be on the negative side. Okay. Now, what you will do is, if you just toggle around to the tabular view, you will get to see the same data in a tabular format, which I believe is much more easier to understand. And what you will do is, you will keep on analyzing this till you get something which is consistently outperforming or underperforming, right? So let's say, and yeah, by the way, minimum data you will look at is 3 years. Okay, that the sector that you are picking up, that should outperform or underperform at least for 3 years. Okay, so I am selecting 4 as of now. You can select anything greater than 3. Okay, minimum is 3. Okay, and just keep on doing it till you get a very lucrative thing. But still, see, I am not getting anything lucrative. Now, if you just see private bank, okay, I'm directly jumping to private bank. You will have to do it manually. But if you see private bank, what's happening in last 3 years, if you ignore 2023 as well, but in last 3 years, the sector as a whole is consistently not performing well. It is consistently negatively performing, with average return, the average loss of private bank sector as a whole being 8.8%. You would get more sectors, but if you want to consider any one sector, what you can do is, whichever sector, okay, whichever sector you see that the monthly average on the negative side is lowest, okay, That means if, let's say, if I get to see a sector which monthly average is minus 10%, I will pick that sector. I will try to tackle that sector. Similarly, over here, we got private bank. So now what is my next step? I will go and identify those stocks which are outperforming or underperforming. Okay. So in this case, I will identify all those stocks from private banks which are underperforming. So I'll go to price and I will search for the private banks individually. Let's say HDFC Bank. So now if you just see monthly average, so let me just change this to 4 years. Okay. If I just show you monthly average of HDFC Bank, it is 6.37. Okay. Let's see ICICI Bank. Okay, sorry. If you just see ICICI Bank, the average is 9, right? The monthly average is 9. So what I'm trying to do is I want a stock which is first consistently beaten, right? Consistently not performing well in month of March. That is my number one criteria. And the second criteria is I would get many stocks, right? From the private bank only. I can get ICICI Bank, I can get HDFC Bank, I can get Bandhan Bank, I can get a lot of stocks. So how can I filter out to that one precious stock which I'm trying to trade? So what I'll do is I will, keep on doing this activity till I get those stocks in which this thing is lowest, the monthly average is very low, because I'm trying to short it. So that is the reason. What I'll do is I will check out for those stocks in which the monthly average is lowest. So now if you see, the monthly average is 18.8, right? Which is greater than ICICI Bank, which is, I would say, negative side mein it is bigger than ICICI Bank. It is bigger than HDFC Bank, right? So this is the stock I will pick up. Okay. So simple. First, identify the sector which is consistently beaten or outperforming in a particular month. Okay. Second thing, come to the stock thing and identify the similar trend, which is the stock getting beaten consistently in a particular month. Okay. This is the second step. Third step is you will still get 3 to 4 stocks on your radar list. What you will do is you will pick up that stock where the monthly average is suiting the most. Okay. If you are picking the outperformer, you will pick up that stock which has provided fantastic returns. That means the monthly average is highest on the upside, and on the lower side, that means when you are selling something, you will prefer the stock where the monthly average is lowest. So in this case, the monthly average is lowest in RBL Bank. On the negative side, obviously, it has been beaten around 18% average in month of March. So this is the underperformer. So you want the underperformer to fall more, right, every time. So that is the reason you will pick up something like RBL Bank. Okay. So these are few simple steps through which you can go ahead and easily identify and monetize such moves using seasonality. 2 steps. First, look out for sector consistently out or underperforming in a particular month. Number one. Number two, identify all those stocks which have these seasonal trends. Okay. So you will get 2, 3 stocks and pick up those stocks where the monthly average is highest or lowest. Okay. If you are taking a positive side trade, obviously the average should be highest. If you are taking negative side trade, the average should be lowest. Okay. On the lower side. Yes, folks, that was it. I hope I added some value. If you like this video, do it the like button, do it the subscribe button. So whenever we are live, you will receive a notification. Bye bye. Take care. Happy trading.